Hi, I'm Al Sutherland with your Mesonet Weather Report. What a welcome sight across Oklahoma last weekend, rain. On the plus side, every Mesonet site recorded rainfall and some of the numbers were large. On our 7-day map from May 22nd to May 28th, over 4 inches of rain fell at Mangum, Hobart, Fort Cobb, and to the east, Blackwell and Porter. These sites are in the yellow map areas with 4 or more inches of rain. The dark green map areas had 2.5 or more inches of rain. The light green areas had 1 inch or more. In the blue map areas, most Mesonet sites recorded close to 1/2 of an inch. On our soil moisture map showing the change in fractional water index values over the 7 days from May 22nd to May 28th at the 10-inch depth, sites in the dark green areas with 2 or more inches of rain jumped significantly. Tipton went from bone dry, 0, to saturated, 1, over these 7 days. Unfortunately, almost half of the state was outside of the high rainfall areas with little change in their 10-inch soil moisture. Here's Gary with how Oklahoma's recent rains have impacted our drought.
Thanks, Al, and good morning, everybody. Now, as Al mentioned, we did get some really nice rains over the last week, so let's go straight to the U.S. Drought Monitor map and see what changes we made in Oklahoma. Now, looking at the map, we see some really good changes across southwestern through central Oklahoma and then up into the northeast. We did see some really nice benefits due to those big rains. We see much less of that D4 or exceptional drought, that dark maroon, through southwestern Oklahoma, and then we see a little bit of even D2 severe drought in southwestern through central Oklahoma. So why not more widespread improvements in the drought monitor? Well, if we look at the rainfall for just that period, keep in mind that even with those big rains, the state is still going to end up with probably one of its 30 driest Mays on record. So we just had a lot of area to make up. Some stations in northwestern, north central, and south central Oklahoma are still desperately dry for May. So that also extends out into the year-to-date period as well. Now, the statewide average for May is going to end up somewhere around 3 inches, and that's unfortunately still nearly 2 inches below normal. A lot of that will be across northwestern and north central Oklahoma, and then down through south central Oklahoma, and out even in parts of the Panhandle that saw some rain. Still between 60 and less than 20% of normal rainfall for just the May period. The statewide average is about 7.1 inches through this period. That's exactly half of normal, or about 7.1 inches below normal. That's the 3rd driest January through May on record in the state of Oklahoma. So we still have a lot of ground to make up. And some parts of the state are still 4 to 10 inches below normal for that time period. So lots of area to make up with the drought, unfortunately. So we did get good rains this week. Now we need those rains to continue before we hit summer, and hopefully we can make some more big changes on the drought monitor map before we hit those dog days of summer. That's it for this time. We'll see you next time on the Mesonet Weather Report.